The more difficult and necessary steps, however, I think involve what Congar called a reform of a state of affairs or culture. This is where Cavadini's distance is most pernicious. First is what Yves Congar called the system, and what Ross Douthat of the New York Times just this past Sunday called, quote, the ransacked, decaying basilica that is American Catholicism, end quote. Strong words. What is this system? This is how we do things. That's just the way it is. What are you going to do? The shrugging of shoulders at careerism, corruption, duplicity, double lives. I've worked with the USCCB for 13 years on ecumenical matters, not on staff, but as a participant in dialogues. And I've attended several meetings and conferences organized by the Committee on Doctrine. With very few exceptions, the bishops were respectful, good listeners. They were eager to be helpful. They wanted to hear. I had no sense whatsoever that they regarded me or other lay people in the room as inferior or second rate. There was no clericalism in that sense. Sometimes, though, I did detect a sense of, we know how things work around here. In this view, laity can be seen as good, well-intentioned, generous, but somewhat naive about how things really work. I think that bishops sometimes sell laity short. The American layman and journalist Russell Shaw, who spent nearly 20 years as the communications director for the American bishops, has written that church leaders, quote, might be surprised at what fast learners the laity can be if given the chance, end quote.